Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2016 Acura ILX Premium Package in this gorgeous Bellanova white pearl color. This front-wheel drive, 4-door, 5-passenger sedan comes equipped with a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has no accidents reported. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you got a very sporty front end with lots of aggressive body lines and a great looking grille. Of course, you've also got these gorgeous headlamps with the projector beam bulbs in that nice square shape. Very premium. And of course, you've also got the LED daytime running lights just below there. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you've got the 17-inch alloy rims the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Firestone tires with tons and tons of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find a nice chrome strip along the windows there. And speaking of the windows, in back they are tinted for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And that tint continues in back as well. Back here you'll also find a color-matched roof fin antenna, as well as of course the Acura and ILX badging. You've also got a very sleek and sporty shape to the rear of the sedan, as well as of course the side profile. If you're looking for a sporty sedan that's super fun to drive and filled with technology, this is the one for you. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside this sleek saloon is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system, but of course you do have the standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well. And you'll also notice you've got the short range remote start, which is a really handy feature, so you can fire this vehicle up in the winter and warm it up before you even hop inside. And of course you've also got the trunk release button there, so you can pop the trunk without having to hop in the vehicle. All you have to do is walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle, and when you hop out you got that button there to easily lock the vehicle. Inside you're greeted with this very comfortable black leather seating here. Great looking seats, and of course you got the perforation in the center of the seat there for the heating functions. And just below the driver's seat, of course, you do have the power adjustable seat controls, and as an added bonus you'll find these controls over on the passenger side as well. In the footwell there you got the nice ILX branded floor mats. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with the bells and whistles. The features inside this tech-filled sedan start over here with the push-button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. Take a look over at the driver's side door panel. You'll find the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors, and as an added bonus, your two front windows are both automatic. You've also got the memory settings for your driver's seat here, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers. And further to the right, you'll find the button to toggle your traction control. And just below, you've got the lane departure alert and pre-collision system buttons, so you can easily toggle those features as well. On the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if we take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk, you've got the automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. And you'll also notice behind the wheel, you do have paddle shifters, which gives the sedan a very sporty feel when you decide to manually shift through the gears. If we back up and take a look at the steering wheel here, you'll find a very nice leather-wrapped 3-spoke steering wheel with some nice subtle bolsters up top to give the wheel a nice ergonomic feel. Over on the left-hand side here, you'll find the steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. You've also got the audio mode button, as well as the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons and the voice recognition button. Over on the right-hand side, you've got the buttons for your cruise control system, and it is a radar-guided cruise control system, so you can cycle through the follow distances with the button down here. And you've also got the steering assist for your lane departure alert, and you can toggle that on and off as well. Just below that, you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, so let's go ahead and take a look up there. And as you can see, you've got the current fuel consumption as well as your average fuel consumption just below. And at the bottom there, you've got the gear that the vehicle is in, as well as the exterior temperature and the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle has 113,869 kilometers currently on it. If we cycle through the few different displays here, you've got your range as well as your drive time, your average speed, your oil life, tire pressure, and some additional vehicle settings. You can go ahead and click in here to check your driver assist. You've got your forward collision warning, you've got your speed units, your road departure mitigation settings, lane keep assist, blind spot info, and if we back out here, you've also got your additional meter setup, driving position setup, keyless access. There's lots and lots to go through here and customize to your preferences. If you take a look towards the center of the dash here, you've got a screen up top, which is your main screen. You'll use the buttons down here to navigate that screen, and as you can see, you've got your phone. If you have that hooked up via Bluetooth, you can access that screen there. You've also got the info screen here, which will give you your trip computer as well as your clock and wallpaper if you just want to see the screensaver there. As you can see, you can cycle through between your current drive as well as the history of trip A. So lots to go through there as well. You can also bring up your audio system, but you have the screen below to access your audio system as well. I'll show you that in just a moment. But as you can see, you've got your standard audio sources, including your AM, FM radio. You've also got XM radio, as well as a CD player, USB, Bluetooth audio, AHA, and auxiliary and HDMI inputs. If we hit the app screen here, you can also hook up some additional apps if you have your phone hooked up via that HDMI port. Below that, you'll find the hazard lights as well as the volume knob and your CD player. And then you've got your touch screen here, which gives you your audio sources. You can again scroll through and select your audio sources, as well as you can tune the system. You've also got some additional settings in the more screen here, including your sound, your scan, you've got presets, and you've also got some screen settings here that you can go through and customize to your preferences again. You've also got the display here for your climate control at the bottom, so that'll let you know what the temperature is set at. Before we leave the screens here, I'll also show you the backup camera. As you can see, you've got those nice guiding lines there, and you can also change the view. If you're looking to back up really close to something, you can cycle through to this close-up view, and that'll help to ensure that you can back up with confidence regardless of the situation. Just below that here, before we leave the screen here, you've also got some additional settings that you can go through and again, customize to your preferences. Below that, you'll find the dual zone climate controls for the vehicle, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger, and as you can see, it's also an auto system. So if you hit the auto button there, you'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. For those hot summer days, you've got air conditioning, and for the cold winter days, you've got heated mirrors, both of which are great features to have in the Okanagan. As we continue down here, you got a nice little hideaway tray, which would be great to drop your phone in. And of course, when you're not using it, you can hide it behind that nice panel there. You've also got the 2-stage heated seats here for both front passengers. And as we continue down, of course, you've got your shifter here with the nice leather boot and your centrally located parking brake as well. You also find a couple of cup holders, and then of course you've got your padded center console here that gives you access to a nice amount of storage space, as well as a 12-volt outlet, HDMI port, and of course your USB port as well. Take a look over at the passenger side here. You've got a nice large glove box with lots of room inside. And over on the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as of course the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find an auto dimming rear mirror, so that'll keep your mirror nice and dim automatically without you having to flip it down, even if there are bright lights in it at nighttime. Up top here, you've got, of course, a couple of interior lights, as well as the controls for your sunroof, which is great to have. Lets in loads of light to the cabin, and of course, you can open it up and let in lots of airflow as well. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same great black leather seating that extends across the rear bench seat. If we hop inside here, you'll also notice a handy storage pocket in the back of the passenger side seat. And if we look towards the center of the seat here, you'll find a nice fold-down armrest. It's a nice padded black leather armrest that also includes a couple of extra cup holders for your rear passengers. These rear seats also do fold down, and I'll show you where that's done in just a moment, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel here. You'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as, of course, the switch for the rear windows. Popping open the trunk is nice and easy. You've got a button underneath here, and that'll pop right open for you. And inside you've got a nice, generous carpeted cargo area. And if you're looking to fold the seats down, you'll find this latch up here. You can simply grab it and fold the seat down nice and easily. And underneath here, you've got the fix a flat kit in case you ever get a flat, and you've got a little bit of extra storage as well. That concludes this short video walk around, but this sporty sedan will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leithhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.